So several people have been asking, how do I place a freeze on my credit report so that I can protect myself from fraud? So it's actually very simple and it is free of charge on each of the bureaus. You don't have to pay for anything. I've seen some people say they paid for the service. You don't have to pay for that. So the easiest way to locate it, because it can be hard to find the right page on the website. So usually whenever I'm ready to place the freeze or lift the freeze from my credit, I type in, first of all, Experian credit freeze. Do the same thing with Equifax and Transunion. So that way it's easier for you to locate the information because it isn't easily accessible when you go to the main page. So you look here, security freeze, freeze access to your credit file. So they give you the 4 options: add a freeze, retrieve my personal PIN, remove or lift a security freeze, and grant a creditor one-time access. So mine's already frozen, but I'm going to go ahead and show you add a freeze, freeze my own credit file. You can also, as you can see here, freeze for a protected minor if you want to protect your children's credit score, which is kind of advisable as well. You fill in all of this information here, including your PIN. Now, some people might not have their own PIN. You may have to actually call and set it up. It is a way of protecting your rights to your information, but they're very helpful. Each of the credit bureaus, you can call them and find out. But yeah, you do want to enter in a PIN there, and you click submit and it will officially lock up your credit report with your information entered there. All right, so let's look at the next one. So I've already typed in Equifax credit freeze and see it brings you directly to the page. I wish it was easier to find on their page, but I don't like digging through tabs and things. So you could do get started with the freeze if you've never done it before. If you have it, you go to manage a freeze. So this is where I go when I need to unfreeze my report. So click get started with the freeze. And then you just follow the prompts. You enter your information just like before. Click I'm not a robot, continue. Just enter the information on each of the tabs that you see there. And then it does the same thing. So now we're going to check on TransUnion. So here we go with TransUnion. Freeze my credit. And you can see here, add a freeze, unfreeze. Once again, add all your information, go through the steps. And once again, it is free and you can do it yourself. You can also lift the freeze anytime you need to, free of charge. I do this anytime I decide that I want to use my credit. I unlock it for like 3 days, gives the creditor enough time to pull the report. Sometimes I forget. That has definitely happened before. I was trying to purchase a property and they called me and said, yo, we can't get your report. So I had just forgotten to lift it, and you can do it. And within, 15 minutes, the report is open again. So it doesn't take long at all. If you have any more questions, let me know. I'm here to advise as needed.